Now, when it comes to building stronger shoulders, many people don't think that using resistance bands can actually get the job done. But I'm here to show you that with the right exercises and the proper instruction, you can actually build stronger and healthier shoulders. Welcome back, guys. My name is Dr. Mike and I'm a physical therapist providing tips on how to build strength and longevity with your body. Today, we're going to be going over how to effectively train your shoulders using resistance bands. Now, I'm not only talking about the best exercises that will help your shoulders grow or that will help you build stronger shoulders, but I'm also going to be going over the exercises that will keep your shoulders healthy. We know that you've probably seen many videos that go over how to effectively train the deltoid, the front deltoid, the lateral deltoid, and even the back. But as a physical therapist, I know the importance of having strong shoulders also means having a strong rotator cuff. So the last few exercises we're gonna go over today are gonna focus on more rehab based, and not only are you gonna build stronger shoulders, but you're gonna build healthier shoulders. So let's get into the first exercise, which you have probably seen in the past, and this is going to be a front raise. Now this is training the front of the deltoid, and when we focus on training this muscle, we wanna focus on keeping the arm straight. Also notice my palm is facing down, and in order to prevent any pain with this particular exercise, we're gonna have you slightly turn the thumb upward there. That is going to ensure as I'm raising my arm up above my head, I'm going to reduce my probability of having any shoulder pain, any impingement or problems here. If you can't go very high, that's totally okay, but you're gonna focus on moving within a range that's comfortable for you. So I'm simply going to tie the band right underneath my left foot as I'm working my right shoulder. I'm gonna keep the arm straight as possible, and I'm gonna slowly raise that up overhead as I can. The most important part with these resistance bands, in order to get the most benefit out of these exercises, is that we control the eccentric movement of the exercise, meaning that at the top, I'm gonna slowly control myself all the way down to really get the max benefits of all of the shoulder muscles working hard. Now, the next exercise we're gonna move on to is the lateral raise. So we've gone over the front raise, which is going to cover the front of the deltoid. Now we're gonna focus on more of the side and back of the deltoid. And here, you're gonna still be stepping on the band with that left foot if we're training the right shoulder. And the same thing is here. We're gonna think about turning the thumb upward, not turning the thumb downward, and the arm is gonna stay straight. So from this position here, you're gonna slowly bring it up to the side as high as you can control, and then you're gonna slowly lower back down. Now, as I'm performing these exercises, I prefer to perform these unilateral, one arm moving at a time. This allows me to be very strict about my posture, engaging my core muscles so that I am using the right muscles and I'm not overcompensating as I'm working the other arm as well. So I'll keep that arm nice and straight. I'm gonna go out to the side as high as I can go, and then I'm gonna control the movement on the way down, and you're gonna feel all the muscles of the side of the deltoid working there. Now, when it comes to building optimal strength, we know that it's not only good to focus on isolation muscles targeted at the deltoids, but we also want to add in some compound movements. And that's why the shoulder press is one of my favorite exercises when it comes to building shoulder strength. So what I'm going to simply do is I'm going to tie the band right around the foot there, and now I'm going to keep my elbow nice and tight close to my body. If I have my elbow flared out to the side, this is going to be very hard to control this specific movement. We already have enough variables because of the amount of resistance on the band and the amount of stability that this requires your shoulders to have. So I like to start with my elbow tucked into my side and my palms are facing up to the ceiling. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a deep breath and tighten my abdominals as I press my arm up and overhead. My goal is to try to extend that elbow, keep the elbow straight, and then I'm gonna lower on the way down. If you notice, the key component here is as I'm lowering, I kind of have my elbow in this scaption plane, meaning that I'm not out to the side like this, but I'm also not out in front. I'm at an angle here, and you're gonna feel that it is just a normal feeling. It might be a little harder in the beginning to perform this exercise, but it's truly gonna work all of the muscles of the shoulder, and you're gonna feel maximum benefits in keeping your shoulders strong and healthy. Now that we've gone over the other exercises that focus on keeping your shoulders strong, now we're gonna get into the last two exercises that are gonna focus on keeping your shoulders healthy. Here we are focusing on the deeper muscles of the shoulders. These are the smaller rotator cuff muscles that are gonna help stabilize and keep that joint healthy. You cannot build stronger shoulders if you're not addressing the rotator cuff muscles. Here we're gonna work on a shoulder external rotation here. And what I prefer to do is, as I'm setting up this band here, notice that the band is attached to something that's stationary. So you can hook this in the doorway at home, just make sure it's nice and secure, or you can hook this to some type of pole at home there. So notice that the band is in line with my wrist, and also notice that my elbow is tight to my side. Too many mistakes that I see people make is they start this exercise with their elbow out, flared out to the side, so they're really compensating by using the other muscles of the shoulders, which are our deltoids. And what we want to do is we want to isolate the inside muscles of the shoulders, our rotator cuff muscles. So sometimes I'll even have a towel underneath my elbow to keep my elbow from moving. And what I'm gonna do is that band is in line with my wrist, and I'm gonna slowly move my fist outward. I like to make a fist because it allows me to hold on to the band tight, and it also shows me how much range of motion I'm moving. If I start to extend my wrist, I start to really cheat and move my elbow away. So I wanna make sure that I keep that fist nice and firm. My wrist is neutral, and as I'm moving, the only thing I should be feeling is the muscles of the shoulder moving. I shouldn't be moving the entire shoulder here. With this particular exercise, you might notice you might even have to use a smaller band with less resistance, because if you're working the right muscles, this is going to be a challenging exercise for the rotator cuff. Now moving on to the last exercise that is going to keep your shoulders healthy, and this is what we call a D2 flexion pattern. We're moving in this diagonal fashion, and this is going to train these shoulder muscles in this upward movement as we go overhead. Most of us are used to performing exercises in this sagittal plane where we're just going up and down. But I have to tell you, as a physical therapist, there is so much value into training in various planes. And this is why this exercise in particular is so great, because your muscles will be stimulating, moving in this diagonal fashion, which you will not be used to doing. So if I'm training my left side, I'm gonna hook it around my right foot. Same idea here. I'm gonna imagine like the elbow is as straight as possible, and I'm gonna think about pulling my sword out of my pocket. Okay, sometimes I'll even have that back leg and staggered it behind me, and I'm gonna be facing my body forward as I'm going up and across the body. The most important part, just like with all of these exercises, I'm controlling all the way down, nice and slow. So you're gonna focus on really keeping the elbow straight, and as you go up and overhead, keeping it straight as you extend your arm up overhead in that diagonal fashion. This is going to ensure that not only are you focusing on the deltoid muscles, but also focusing on the back scapular muscles that are going to keep your shoulders healthier in the long run. There you have it. Those are some of the most effective exercises that you can utilize to help build strong shoulders using just resistance bands. If you want more videos like this on how to train and target other specific muscles, please leave them in the comments below, or check out the playlist I made here. In the meantime, if you want to show support with this channel, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next one.